How is everybody doing, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody has had a great day. It is already 7 o'clock, so once again getting a late start. And if it's your first time joining us, hit that subscribe button in your lower right hand corner. Become part of the family. Got home from work today. I was pretty excited. There was something waiting for me that I really need. I've been shopping around. Well, wait a minute. I have to do something first. I need to get me a little bit of energy and start off with a Monster Ultra Black. This has become my new favorite color. It's probably about the best one I've had. I think I said once before, it's pretty good with some Crown mixed with it too. That's good stuff. Anyway, going back to the beginning. I've been shopping around. I've been wanting to pick up a chop saw. As you know, the only thing I have to cut with is my 4.5 inch angle grinder. My dad does have a chop saw, but I never think about going and getting it. And every time I want to do something, I don't even think about it. And as you know from when I did my hidden hitch, I burned up my 4.5 inch angle grinder that I had. So I was prompted to buy a new one, and I did get, you know, the 20 volt max. But I've been shopping for a chop saw, and I've been looking at all different kinds. Now, I guess I really never knew of this kind of saw without having lubricant. As I was doing my search, I come across a company called Evolution, and Evolution has a multitude of products. I'm going to put a link below in the description for their website, so you can check out everything they have. And this video is going to be broken up to a couple different videos. Tonight I'm going to do an unboxing, and then this weekend I'm going to put the saw to the test. I'm going to build me a stand for it, and then also do a comparison between an abrasive blade saw and then this cold saw. What I've picked up is an Evolution cold saw, and it's basically a steel carbide tooth blade that is in a chop saw form. This is everything it can cut. This is the model. It's an EVOSAW380 is what I have, and this is a 15 inch steel cutting chop saw with blade. It's an 1800 watt. It has a 15 amp motor. These are all the thicknesses it'll cut. This is everything that it will do. It's just a remarkable machine. Just looking at it thus far, it does carry a 3-year limited warranty. Can't wait to get this unboxed. You can follow them on all of the social media, and then if you have the QR code reader downloaded on your phone, it gives you all this information right there. So I was pretty stoked to find this company. Also, they do have 4 different blades. They have a blade for thin material, stainless material, aluminum, and then just a standard blade is what comes in the saw itself. Now, this saw here is more the industrial saw. It's not really for the homeowner DIY, but I wanted something just a little bit bigger, so that's why I opted to go with the this saw here. They do also have one that is called the Rage 2, and it's available at like Home Depot, Lowe's, so you can pick these saws up you know, online at Home Depot. I believe Home Depot actually has them in stock, and Lowe's. A lot of the big box stores will have the Rage 2 along with Amazon. I noticed that Amazon has actually both of these saws on Amazon. I don't know if they're available for Prime or not. Evolution Tools is a Canadian a UK-based company, and then they do sales in the States here. So pretty stoked. So right now I just want to get this opened up and see what's inside. Okay, I grabbed the knife out of my box to open up this box and get started and see what we have in there. You have your book and information. Here's the book for the machine, and then there's pretty much everything they have. They have, I mean, this is their metal working tools here. They do have circular saws, and I think I'm actually going to be picking one of those up also. They do have two different sizes of the EVO. They have a 185 and they have a 380, and this one is a 9-inch, I believe, and then the one is a 15-inch saw. So, and then they also have the Rage 2. Then they have magnetic drill presses. They have annular cutters, swarf rods. What that is a magnetic chip collector, basically. Cutting fluid, step drills, chucks. They have all kinds of different products that you can look on their website for. Move that stuff over here. A couple of items on top. That's a wedge, so I imagine that's probably to put in your clamp for cutting maybe round rod or round pipe or something like that. Comes with an extra set of brushes. And then I imagine that's probably a handle for the vise. And then there's the saw. Alright, I had to set the camera down just a minute to be able to take it out of the box because it was just a little bit heavy. So with it out of the box, unwrapped, you can see this is supposed to take the place of 20 abrasive blades. It does have a chip collector back here to collect all your chips, which is pretty cool. And when I do this, I have a abrasive blade chop saw here that I'm going to compare it to. This is the only one that I actually borrowed this one since I didn't have one, so we're going to compare that with that. So I don't have a brand new saw to compare it with, but it still is an abrasive blade saw. So we're going to see how long it takes to cut through some metal with this, and then also some metal with that. And then I do have my 4.5-inch angle grinder over there too that we can do a comparison test with, because that's actually new, but the blade's a little bit thinner, so I don't know how much of a comparison it would be. You know, after looking at it, it is a cast aluminum base, which is pretty nice. It does have a pin back here to let it up, just like that. It's got a pretty nice guard for the blade. As you're coming down, it opens up to cut your material. One thing I am kind of disappointed on is the all thread for the clamp. I would think might get just a little bit better positive locking out of a square thread instead of a sharp thread, but that's just my opinion. I don't know, but we're going to try it out. Here is the adapter for cutting pipe or round stock. It does have, you can move your fence. It does have two different locations for your fence, and then you can unlock your fence and turn it from 0 to 45 degrees, which is pretty nice with just the turn of a handle. I'm sorry, it has 3 positions for your fence. Here's another position right there. So my mistake. If you look, it is on the center position right now for your fence. It's got another position here, and then it's got another set of holes in the back here so you can move your fence back even further. Comes with an Allen wrench for blade removal. Just like that. And then you have a arbor lock back here to lock that to be able to take your blade off. And then that has storage right here for your Allen wrench. So all in all, thus far it looks like a pretty nice machine. I cannot wait to use it and put it through the test. Probably Friday night I'm going to get that stand built for it, to possibly, I'm going to keep it back here like in the corner someplace. That's about the only place I have for room, unless I put it over here. I am going to be taking that window out and filling that in, because this window is broke. A while back we had an explosion over the way there at one of the chemical companies, and I believe this window got cracked from that explosion. It was a pretty horrific and huge explosion. So there were several houses in the area where it had some damage to foundations and also damage to windows and stuff like that. And I believe that happened there, but I didn't see it until probably a month or two later. It was actually cracked, and then this summer, or this past winter, that piece fell in there. So I'm going to be taking that window out and putting it in there, and then closing that window off. So I'm going to have just a little bit of area in there where I could possibly keep it too, and then I'm just going to have to find a new home for my trash can. But like I said, this weekend I'm going to put the saws to use, mainly, you know, my new Evolution saw. Cannot wait to use that. And also the abrasive blade saw. You know, you guys may be wondering, well, why not just buy that blade for an abrasive blade saw? This saw right here is 1450 RPM. These saws, they spin at a much higher RPM. I don't know. It doesn't have the RPM on it. Right there it is. The abrasive blade saw spins at 3,400 RPM, so that's double the speed as what it actually calls for. So you probably might have some carbide stuck in your face, your neck, your chest, possibly because that's doubling the speed of what this actual blade is. So I would not recommend buying, no, I would not buy one of these blades to put in this saw. Right here you can see this saw spins at 3,400 RPM. And then this saw here, let's see if it has it on here. It does have it on the packaging, or not on the packaging, on their website. I don't see it as of right now, but like I said, on their website, that saw, the EVO Saw 380 spins at 1450 RPM. So anyway, I look forward to using this saw this weekend. Hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you have not already done so. Become part of the family, and we'll talk to you guys later on. Bye-bye.